Hello Leo, and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is H.E. Coleman, and this is going to be your reading for the month of May. Here we go. I pre-shuffled a little bit, so we will see what comes up. Here we go. That's going to be the one. I can tell already. All right, here we go. And first off, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Then we have the Two of Swords. Then we have the King of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. The Prince of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. Judgment. And the Ace of Swords. And the things that are hidden from you are right here. So this is going to be your month. These are the things you're meeting along the way. These are helping or hindering you. This is your obstacle. This is your outcome. And this is what's hidden from you. Okay? So first off, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And this is about you growing your money. Now the guy looks a little miffed because he's waiting for the money. And he's a little bored and tired of sitting around waiting for this money to grow. It's no fun sitting there waiting for it to grow. He wants to harvest it. And it's at 7. 9 is probably the harvest. 9 is the harvest of this. So he's almost there. He's almost ready to harvest this money, but he has to wait a little bit longer. All right, so you might be waiting at the beginning of the month for your money to come. Now, over here we have the Two of Swords, and this is about somebody who is not really seeing clearly. They're blindfolded. They can't really see where to put their power. These two swords are intelligence and power. Okay? You have the intelligence to figure out what to do. You have the power to do it. You just don't know. You're not seeing the situation clearly. And that's why you can't take action. And it might have to do with this where you're waiting. Again, you're waiting. So you can't really take action yet until you take off the blindfold and figure out what it is that you're going to be doing or where to put your focus. Over here we have the King of Swords. And this might be why you're powerless at the moment, because this could be your boss. It can be you for some of you that you have this authority, but I think it's going to be for a lot of you, it's going to be your boss or someone else in your life who has authority over the situation. And that's why you have to wait for your boss for this money. You have to wait for your boss to be able to have for them to tell you that you have the go ahead to do something. So I really feel intuitively like this is a boss for a lot of you or some kind of authority. Even if you work for yourself, it can be somebody else in authority that has you have to wait for them to be able to do something. Okay? It can be the government as well. The King of Swords is about someone who's in power. Okay? So for very few of you, it could be you that's in power, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling like this is a boss or this is somebody in power, in authority, who has more power than you, and you're waiting for them. You're stuck waiting for them, their decision. Okay? In the middle of your month, you have the Three of Pentacles. Again, this is somebody who has more power than you that's looking at your work and they're thinking, I might want to buy that. It looks really cool. It looks really great. I like what this person is doing. They are appreciating your work. Someone is appreciating what you're doing. They're looking at your stuff, whether you see them or not, whether you know they're there or not. Someone's looking at what you're doing. And it can be your job. It can be something in your personal life that you're doing. Someone's looking at something that you're doing and they're thinking, I really like this. I might buy it. I might put in a good word and say that the person's done a good job. I might give them a promotion. I might decide to go with them as a business partner. I might decide to hire them to do a project. Or if it's in a personal life, I mean, pentacles are usually about money. But for some of you, if it's a personal thing where you're growing a relationship, then they're appreciating something that you're doing. They're looking at you and saying, yeah, I might want to take this to the next level because I like what they're doing. Okay? And that has to do with this as well, where you're just, somebody else has the upper hand and you're waiting for them to approve something. Now, obstacles. As these aren't obstacles. These are helping and hindering. As a help or hindrance, you have the Prince of Pentacles, which is money-wise, it's money that's coming to you, but it's taking a long time to get there. And you're saying, where is it? Why is it not here yet? I'm waiting for it. Okay, and that's another reason why you may be powerless, because you're waiting for this money. Okay, you can't really do it without the money, whatever it is that you want to do. You can't really put your power out there until you get the money. So this is a hindrance. This is money that's coming to you, but it's taking a long time. And it also can be money that's coming to you because somebody has bought something. They like what you're doing. They decide to put the money in, but you're not getting the paycheck yet. Okay? And over here, the other thing that's helping or hindering is the Ten of Swords. This is about an ending. You're deciding to end something. And, you know, even though it's the traditional thing is an ending, these cards can be interpreted in different ways depending on what's going on in your life. Like for some people, this could be like if you're doing a play and you're in the play, you're playing Julius Caesar or something like that. It doesn't necessarily always have to just be an ending, but for the majority, it will be an ending. For some people, it can be about I'm getting this thing that somebody's in like a TV show or a play or something where they're going to be doing drama. Okay, dramatic deaths or dramatic shootouts or something. Okay, so somebody out there, I just got this thing, somebody out there is doing a play or a movie. Okay, and that's great. And they're also waiting for the boss. They're waiting to find out if they got the part. They're waiting to find out if they're if the movie's gonna be a success or the show's gonna be a success. So that's for that person that's out there. For most of you, it's an ending where you're going to decide to end something. You might decide to just end the relationship with this person who's got authority over you. You might say, you know, I'm going to go with a different company because I don't really like the way that you're putting your thumb on my company or whatever. Okay, now, the other thing you have here is your obstacle, judgment. Judgment. Now, I know this is an obstacle because you don't like the fact that somebody has authority over you and that somebody else is controlling the situation, but at the same time, they're liking what you're doing. And you might say, oh, I don't like the fact that I have to be judged by this person, but they are judging you favorably, even though you don't really know it. You just know that they're judging you, okay? People are liking what you're doing. And with this judgment card, it's just saying that you're feeling really judged as an obstacle. You're feeling really like you can't get ahead because you have all these other people that are in the mix, like bosses or companies and things like that, or the government. You're feeling like you can't really move forward, okay? You're feeling judged. Some people are judging themselves, but I'm getting a feeling like it's somebody lording over you, like somebody's like looming over you, okay? That's what I'm getting. Now, here we have the Ace of Swords as your outcome. The Ace of Swords is your outcome. And this is wonderful because this is saying that you're getting out from under somebody that's kind of like having oppression, not even oppression, it's just they just have more authority than you, okay? The Ace of Swords is saying that you are seeing clearly, yay, from this. Okay? The Ace of Swords is about clarity. It's about somebody suddenly realizing what the solution is, or you suddenly realize that you want to start a new project. And it's with the swords there, it's going to be a success, I think. It's a project that has a lot of chance of being a success. Okay? It's something that is really exciting. It's an idea or a new project or a new way of looking at things. Okay? Because with the swords are intelligence, and this card is about clarity. So that's different things for different people. But as far as this goes, you are going to take the blindfold off. You are going to see where you want to go. You are going to see a solution. And this is the King of Swords, and this is Swords. So I think that whoever this is, you are going to see eye to eye. You're both swords, okay? And you both have the crown there. So I think that you are going to eventually end up having some kind of union where you find out that they like your work actually, and then you're saying, okay, great, now I know that you like it, let's move forward, let's get stuff done, let's start this project, let's start this thing, let's start this union, let's start this thing that we want to do, because you do have an ending here as an obstacle. But the thing is, I feel like you guys are gonna come together. So the ending could be something different, or if you're ending a relationship with one company, you might start another one and be like, yes, okay, let's go, because they're both kings, they're both intelligence, they're both power. All right. So by the end of the month, if you're feeling like you're trapped or you're feeling like you have to wait for stuff, you are going to have clarity. You are going to suddenly decide that you know where you want to go, and you are going to head there with a lot of power and a lot of intelligence. Okay, the things that are hidden from you are the Queen of Wands. This is about confidence, okay? There's a big difference between this and this. At the beginning of the month, you're feeling trapped. You're feeling like, I don't know what I can do. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to do this. By the end of the month, you're sitting pretty. And you're saying, yes, I am doing this. I can do this. And you got the cat there. You're sitting there and you're saying, let's go. Okay. This person who has authority over you is the king. And by the end of the month, you feel like the two of you are working it out and you're the queen. Okay. The other thing that's hidden from you is the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be down at the beginning of the month and then it's going to go up. Okay? Your fortune's going to be changing and it's going to be turning for the better towards the end of the month. After you've been judged, and I know you don't want to be judged, but after you're judged, it's going to be favorable and it's going to start turning up in your favor. So let yourself be judged. They're going to like what they see. Okay? The Eight of Cups. This is about you. Haha. So for those of you who it is an ending, this is about you leaving one thing behind, leaving 8 things behind actually, and heading in a new direction. Heading off in a new direction towards something that you don't know is out there. You see something, you say to yourself, yeah, I have this stuff, but it's not enough. I need more. I need passion. I'm going to go for the gusto. I'm not going to settle for this life and these things. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for something new that's going to give me passion. Okay? So there is going to be an ending. Even if it's a play for some of you, there is going to be an ending where you kind of say, I'm going to go for something new. And this is the new thing that you're going for. Whether it's a new company, whether it's like that you're going to be working with instead of this other company, or whether it's, I do see you guys seeing eye to eye though. For a lot of you, I see you resenting the fact that your boss is judging you, but then after you find out that they like what you're doing, then you guys have a much more solid relationship. But you are going to have an ending. You are going to have going towards something new, going towards something new and passionate and exciting. And I don't know if you're going to harvest this by the end of the month. I think you might have to wait till the next month to harvest it. But I do see you headed off. And I do see your luck changing for the better. I do see you having more confidence by the end of the month. I do see you having power by the end of the month and taking charge. Okay? Great. Now, I'm going to get some clarity. I want to know, what is it that's ending? I want to know what's the ending. Is it for the is it some kind of partnership that you have with a different company? Or is it a relationship that's ending? What's ending? Let's find out. I mean, it's going to be different things for different people. Oh, we got the ending again. What's ending? Ending. This is funny. So there's a definite ending. Or a really dramatic movie. A horror movie. Alrighty. And, okay. The ending is about an initial success. So you could be ending your job and getting a promotion, going towards a new job. Or you could be ending one thing to start another. Oh, okay, good. Good luck money-wise. Good luck money-wise. So it could be an ending to waiting for the money. It could be an ending to worrying about money. Because you have these good things. So whatever the ending is, it's really good. Because you've got this success, an initial success, which is what people are looking at and saying, good job. And then you also have a good news money-wise, which was this money that you were waiting for. So the money's going to be arriving. So I think it's an end to worrying about money. It's an end to you maybe waiting for growing the money. Okay? So, and then it's an end to something that you're working on because you're going to start moving to the next step. Okay? Next step. All right. I'm going to give you a spiritual card and a fate card. And I like that the clarity is the outcome because you started off the month not being able to see where you're going, and you're ending the month with having clarity and knowing exactly what you want and exactly where you're going to go. Now, you got one of the most beautiful cards in the deck, the Earth Fairy. Physical health, grounding, and foundations. Physical health. So I guess with the Wheel of Fortune, your health is going to be improving. and you are going to be working on your foundations, having like a stronger financial foundation looks like. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to give you a fate card. Good, working on your foundation. So you were judged, you were judged, and you turned out great, so you don't need to be really worried about that. Okay? Don't be so self-conscious about being judged. Just put your stuff out there and say, take a look, I've done well. Okay, you are safe from harm. Excellent. You're safe from harm. So if you say, oh my gosh, the boss is looking at me, what's he gonna think about, or she gonna think about all this work that I've done, what's she gonna think about it, or he's gonna think about it, and it turns out favorable. So that's great. Okay, so have a wonderful month. That's your stuff, and your outcome is this: the Ace of Swords. Having clarity, knowing what you want, knowing where you're going, and seeing the situation and taking charge. Okay, get your sword out there and just say, I am the Queen of Wands, there's my crown, and I know exactly what I want. Okay? Have a great month. Bye.